Masvidal, that crazy son of a bitch. But we'll get to that in the recap video. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's take a look at UFC Fight Night 147. The results live after the fact. Holy fuck, we saw it all tonight. We started off the night how we finished it. Mike Grundy defeats Narmiani via TKO punches at 4:42 of round number 2 in a brutal win for the London native. Priscilla Kohara gets defeated by Molly McCann, who scrapped the shit out the fight. She was getting beaten up, bloodied her eye, swelled up like a couple of raw meatballs, but she gets the unanimous decision 29-28 times 3. Then you move on to Ige defeats Danny Henry by submission, a rear naked choke. The American comes into London with nothing falling off, and he gets that. He sinks in that choke. 117 around number 1 to take home the round 1 finish. Then we move on to Nicolae Negumereanu versus Safarov. This killer Safarov beat up on Nicolae and won another unanimous decision with 29-26 on 2 judges' scorecards and a 29-27 on way to a brutal unanimous decision. Then you get the return of Marc Diakiese, who defeats Joseph Duffy by unanimous decision 30-27 times 3. All the judges see it the same. Diakiese was coming in kind of an underdog to Duffy. Duffy's looking like that lightweight who had the chance to make a huge impact, but Marc comes in, dominates from bell to bell on way to his win. Coming off of 3 losses, he returns with a vengeance, with another win, and we're going to get to see where he goes from this lightweight division. Now he's 1-3 in his last 4. We'll see where he goes from there. Then you have one of the prospects on the card, one of the ones I was watching from start to finish. You had Arnold Allen. This kid out of London, England, is one of the most brutal stand-up fighters I've ever seen. He faced Jordan Rinaldi, who has been in the UFC for a little bit now, but Allen defeats Rinaldi. The judges couldn't get this fucking down pat. 30-26 on one, 30-27 on another, 29-28 on another, but nonetheless, Arnold Allen gets away with a unanimous decision. Then you have a decision that fucked with a lot of people. Now, I haven't seen the entire fight, so I'm not 100% how, but I know from the Twitter reactions and a lot of reactions across the world, Jack Marshman might not have deserved that win over John Phillips. I don't know. You let me know in the comment section below what you thought. But by split decision, Marshman officially defeats Phillips 29-28 times 2, where one judge gave the fight to John Phillips. Then you move on to Claudio Silva in another weird ending to a fight. You have Danny Roberts saying that he did not verbally submit. He was getting out of the armbar. From the way Roberts had his post-fight interview, I did think that he might have said something verbally. So I'm going to give the referee the benefit of the doubt here. Claudio Silva is no joke on the ground, but nonetheless, 3:37 of round number 3, Claudio is officially declared your winner. You can let me know in the comment section below your opinions and whatever you want to tell me. Then you move on to the London homecoming. This was the biggest London fighter result that we got. Nathaniel Wood defeats Quinonez by submission with a rear naked choke at 2:46 of round number 2. Now, this one was for sure. Wood is one of the best. He's one of those London prospects that's coming for the belt. Nathaniel Wood with a massive win, and he hopefully gets a top 15 in his next fight. Then you get to the 3 big fights of the card. You get striker versus striker, Volkan Oezdemir versus Dominick Reyes in another decision that might have some fans quivering in their boots. Dominick Reyes, who I actually did think won the fight, defeated Volkan Oezdemir by split decision with the judges 2-1, 29-28, 28-29 on the other 2. But Dominick Reyes, whether you like it or not, is officially the winner and is officially 11-0, and officially it's called out John Jones to a fight. Now we move on to the welterweight main event and co-main event. Leon Edwards takes on Gunnar Nelson. And in a fight that I'm telling you, Edwards made a statement by decision. Gunnar Nelson is a motherfucking killer. But Leon Edwards does the job in beating Gunnar Nelson, and I think everybody can agree on this result. Leon Edwards gets the split decision, which is odd enough that the refs would give Gunnar Nelson a fight on their cards, but you can't argue with that. And then we get to it. Jorge Game Bread Masvidal defeats Darren Till by a one-punch left hook at 3:05 of round number 2 in a fight that Darren Till looked good in round number 1. But in this sport, it's brutal, yet fantastic. Disgusting, yet a masterpiece of the arts. Jorge Masvidal with a fucking beautiful return, making a massive statement in London, going to Till's backyard and sleeping him one punch, one left hook. It's over. So now we go from here. Later tonight or tomorrow, I don't know yet, we're going to be streaming again tonight on JFT Live. That's in the description. You can see our reactions to it, all of that and more. JFT Live down in the description. We're doing a boxing event in about an hour or so, depending on when I get this video up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And holy hell, this is why we all love MMA. Thank you guys so much for watching, but that'll do it for your boy. Peace.